Well, I think the obvious. I mean, I think we generated the scoring chances we had. The goaltender was, exceptionally well tonight. I thought that if you broke down the 3 periods, I thought obviously the first period I didn't necessarily think we had the urgency, maybe the energy quite necessary, but I think at the same time it wasn't really a harmful period for us. And we ended up down 1-0. We got kind of trapped in our zone. We had a turnover in the neutral zone, and then we got trapped in our zone there, and we ended up kind of throwing one towards the net and ended up capitalizing and getting a goal. But you know what, I think the thing that I will take from the game was just how we played the last 2 periods. I think the second and the third, I thought we played kind of a little bit more spirit than we've had throughout the course here in the last few weeks, just as far as going out and being a little bit more urgent, getting out there and putting the puck pressure on that we want, that we need to have success. And I think in turn that's what generated a lot of the scoring chances. And I think the difference, obviously their goaltender played really well tonight, and just weren't able to capitalize on our opportunities. So we've got to reset here, and again, that was probably the thing that I took away from the game, was just I liked our spirit in the last 2 periods, and how we pushed, and sometimes you run into those goaltenders that you're just not going to go in. So you know what, we got to keep going, got to keep the right focus, the right attitude, and keep getting those scoring chances. Eventually it's going to even out and things will start going our way.
You commented on it earlier, gave up an early goal, and then definitely, Keeney and the defense tightened up, didn't let any more in. What'd you say to the guys and the defense to make them tighten up like that?
I'm not exactly sure what I said. I don't know, Adam. I don't know. I mean, it's just, I think it was just more about playing the right way and playing the way we need to play to have success, and that's more energy, more push, and it's, it seemed like even in the first period, we were trying to be a little more aggressive on our forecheck, and with 2 guys going, and it seemed like there was one pass and kind of alleviated any pressure we were trying to generate. And I thought once we started getting pucks in the right location for our dumps, and we're able to create a forecheck, and in turn we were playing in their zone, and that's the best defense right there, is playing in their zone and having the puck. So
you outshot Michigan State pretty well tonight, but couldn't get past a hot goaltender. How do you adjust for tomorrow?
Well, I think the mindset has to be the same way, and you know what, I don't think you can all of a sudden, I mean, there's no magic recipe to it. I think it's just a matter of resetting, getting refocused, and you know what, we talked about it, and I said it in the luncheon today. I said that we needed to try and generate second, third scoring opportunities, and be around the net and bang stuff in and get dirty, and that's how you're going to score. And that's kind of, you watch how teams are playing. It's really tight. It's really tight in front of the net, and that's how you're going to get your scoring chances. And they did a good job. I mean, I don't know if we had too many odd man rushes. I think I'd have to look at it. I know we had the 2-on-1 in the third period. We didn't get a shot off, which you can look at that up for obvious reasons. But I don't think they really gave you a whole bunch off the rush. And so now we got to find ways to generate off the cycle, and whether it's getting our D involved or again just kind of taking the pucks to the net. And I thought we did a better job of that in this game than we had over the previous couple, especially at Lake State.
Adam, for tomorrow, knowing that we're getting close to the end of the regular season, it's the last CCHA game. I mean, how do you guys want to go out on the regular season? Because obviously this is a team you may very well see again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, obviously we have the way the standings are set up, so we might see them a couple of weeks from now. But obviously, want to send a message, go out on a high note, get the 3 points tomorrow night. But if we keep playing like we did tonight in the second, third periods, I don't have a doubt that we won't be able to accomplish our goal. It was unfortunate the bounces didn't go our way tonight. But coming off a weekend like last weekend and bringing that kind of attitude, the focus and preparation the guys had tonight. On most nights, you come away with 3 points the way we played tonight. Just the goalie stood on his head tonight.
Did it kind of feel like a playoff game to you guys tonight? Because it was pretty tight.
Yeah, it was one of those tight games. Everything was kind of bouncing around in front of the net, pretty defensive. And then the third period it's playoff hockey. One bounce here and there wins a game. And unfortunately, we weren't able to capitalize on all our bounces.
I thought the environment was good. I thought again, the second and third, that's more to the team that we're used to seeing. And the guys just kind of, there was something that switched. And I told them that. I said there's kind of that spirit came back that we maybe seen in January. And I think that you keep playing that way, you're going to get rewarded. The worst thing you can do is all of a sudden start thinking that, it's not going to happen, or it's, we're not doing the right things. And, in the second, third, again, if I wouldn't say the first period was a bad period for us, but I think you go into that type of period is more by chance. You might get a bounce, you might get this. Where I thought in the second and the third, I thought our guys, they went out and earned their scoring opportunities. They earned having the puck on their stick. You know what I mean? And that's fun to watch, and that's you know, again, unfortunate moral victory that, you know, you played pretty well for 2 periods, and or at least the way you wanted to, but at the same time, you know, we're at the point now where, you know, we need to get some points tomorrow night, and but again, it's about playing the right way, and that's really a pull away from the second and third. And, you know what, keep pushing, keep pushing. We got a good group of young men. I mean, they're quality guys, they care, you know, and I know what they want, you know what I mean? So that's the best part about coaching this group, is just having a trust in them, that they know, you know, I mean, you know what what their intent is, and sometimes it's not always there, but it was the way they responded in the second and third. It was kind of like, okay, so that's what I expect to see for 60 minutes tomorrow. And again, if we play like that, we'll get the results that we want. You know what? And I just honestly believe that. So we'll keep pushing, and certainly do our best here to get some points tomorrow night, and finish the CCHA on the right note.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.